Welcome to Woke House. So, Buddha isn't a god, Buddhism isn't a religion, and we're not trying to get to heaven when we die. So, if you go back to the very earliest scriptures in Buddhism, you'll see that Buddha himself described himself as a great physician, somebody that was bringing medicine or an antidote or a cure for a disease, and that disease is suffering. So, Buddha came or arose on this planet to give us teachings, and he didn't obtain anything that we couldn't attain ourselves. In fact, our very essence is the Buddha nature. So we have the seed of Buddhahood in all of us. So therefore he is a living example, a role model of what we all could be. We could all be awake. We could all be Buddhas if we could just clear our minds and stay in that Buddharific nature. And eventually we will all be Buddhas. We'll all be liberated anyway. So Buddha is not a god. We don't worship Buddha. I don't know about you, but I don't worship my doctor. I pay my doctor. I may give him or her a Christmas present, or I might tell them how much I appreciate them giving me the medicine. I might honor them with a card or even offer to take them out to eat, but I don't worship my doctor. Therefore, we honor and we revere the Buddha as a teacher, as somebody that is bringing the teachings that will one day lead us to liberation. But we don't worship the Buddha in the traditional sense as a god. So you can be a Christian Buddhist, you can be a Catholic Buddhist, you can be a Hindu Buddhist, you can be a Jewish Buddhist. There's even a book out now. I've never read it, but the name of the book is I couldn't be a Christian without Buddha, or something like that. So apparently this is a Christian person that studied meditation and the teachings of Buddha, and it cleared her mind, his or her mind, to the point where she could appreciate her own religion, or maybe see aspects of her own Christian faith that she didn't see before she studied the teachings of the Buddha or began meditation. So, Buddha is not a god. You don't have to worry about that. Buddhism isn't a religion. You don't have to give up your religion, become a Buddhist. You can if you want to. If you want to take refuge in the Buddha, take refuge in the Dharma, take refuge in the Sangha, and dedicate your life to Buddhism, that's fine. But you can still be a perfectly good Christian, Hindu, whatever type of faith you have, Catholic, and study the teachings of Buddhism. I don't think God will be mad at you. Like I say, because Buddha is just our role model. And then heaven or some kind of, working towards some type of reward after death, Buddha can't bestow this on us. You can't be a good little boy or girl and expect Buddha to give you some perfect afterlife. In Buddhism, we believe you reincarnate, and it's your karma that sends you, or the results of your karma that sends you to these various places or chooses your next birth. It's entirely up to you what happens when you die. Now, Pure Land Buddhists, they believe you can go to this other, I'm just going to say realm, where Amitabha Buddha is preaching nonstop, and there's less distractions, and there's a Buddha there that is teaching. Amita's there teaching nonstop, so that in that one life in that realm, with Amitabha, you can attain enlightenment. So that's a Pure Land belief. But still, Amitabha can't give you liberation. You have to earn it yourself. At the same token, no matter what teachers or teachings you come in contact with, those teachers can't give you revelation. You have to have your own revelation. Buddha said you had to have your own revelation. Other people can't eat your food for you. Only you can eat your food. Watching people eat is not going to help you. You're going to get really skinny and die if you think other people eating your food is going to help you. Only you can eat your own food for your own nutrition. Therefore, people can have revelations. You can have teachers and teachings and gurus and lamas that are highly realized, but they can't give you their realization. You have to get it for yourself. Even a Buddha can't give you his realization, his or her realization. So, I just want to make a quick 6-minute video. Buddha's not a god. Buddhism is not a religion, and we're not looking for heaven or some kind of tranquil afterlife by being good little boys and girls. Thank you for watching Woke House. Peace.